Hey, what's up, everyone? In this video, I wanted to do a quick rundown for what you can expect from me and the MyListing Club in 2025. So the very first item here is 99% removal of affiliate links. So I recently launched a project, called INFLUENCEWP. So that's influencewp.com. This is kind of my way of giving back to WordPress. And it's the best way I know how to give back to WordPress, which is building a directory and creating relationships, solving some problems in WordPress. One of those problems is false advertising, fake deals, that sort of thing. So you go to those types of websites where they promise a deal, a discount, but it's not really that. It's just them inserting their affiliate links and all that. So I'm trying to put a dent in solving that problem. It's a long-term goal. It's not going to happen quickly, but it's working already. The other thing too is sometimes I'll hear people say, Ryan's just doing so and so this video or this guide or whatever the heck it is, just to get affiliate commissions, and that has never been true. So to double down on the fact that has never been true, I'm going to do the same thing I've done for affiliate for the INFLUENCEWP project, and then I'm going to try to remove all affiliate links, 99%. So INFLUENCEWP has no affiliate links whatsoever. My other business agencies will have 99% of the affiliate links removed. The only ones that I'm going to keep are like the very main ones. And those are the ones that are like, duh, like it makes perfect sense for Ryan to have those affiliate links. So we're talking like Kingsta Hosting, for example, like that's one everybody knows or should know by now that's followed the club, knows that Kingsta Hosting is what we use. It's not trying to get you to use something just to use an affiliate link and make money. That's an obvious, that's part of that 1%. That's going to stay there. I feel like that's a valid affiliate link to put in there, right? And it costs you guys nothing to use those links. But anyway, so that's a big goal. So that's going to start happening immediately. I'm going to start removing them, and it's going to take time. It's not going to happen in one day. It's just when I come across them, they're gone. Okay. Other big news is the Fit Starter site is going to be decommissioned. So if you've followed along at all, whether it's in the club community or you've just happened to see like in a YouTube video I've done or a pop-up appeared on the MyListing Club website, you'll see that I've started taking down all of the starter sites. And Fit will be the last to go because that was the most recent one before Canvas. So it's the second latest, greatest, if you will. And it's going to take the longest to decommission because it's more advanced than the other sites that have already been decommissioned. Canvas is by far the most advanced, the best, hands down. But Fit is the second best. So that's why it's going to take it a little bit longer to get everything that I want to keep from Fit and transitioned over into Canvas. Okay. While that transition happens, I'm going to do it after I get off this video. While that happens, there's going to be a sale for 50% off of Fit. So even if Fit is not the favorite starter site that I've ever built, that you've seen, even if it doesn't fit completely your niche or the design isn't 1000% fitting what you want, you got to take into account all of the things underneath it, the premium solutions that you get for a lifetime. The Fit starter site itself is extremely solid. People buy it all the time. There's just a lot of perks that you can get, like I said, even if it's not your favorite, right? Okay. So again, that sale will be 50% off. It will be it'll be up for as long as it takes me to convert everything to Canvas. And another really, really important caveat, the sale coupon code will only be available in the MyListing Club community. So if you're not in the club community, I highly recommend you join it. That's where all sales in the future is going to be. There's no more sales available to the public. You have to be in the club community. Okay. So after that happens, there's going to be one starter site, and it's going to be Canvas. Okay. Like I said, it is the most advanced starter site I've ever built, and it will continue to be. We're just going to keep iterating on it and iterating on it. The time that I'm going to be able to save by not having to keep all of those other sites updated and modern and just the plugin updates and the management and keeping them interesting and all of that sort of thing, all of that time can now be spent on Canvas and making it even better, creating more templates, which if you followed along at all here recently, I've put a lot of new templates into Canvas, and they're going to continue to do that. So it's going to free up some time to make Canvas even better than it already is. Canvas starter site will have a dedicated light and dark mode. So currently right now, Canvas is presented in light mode. And all you need to do is if you purchase it is you go in and you toggle on the dark mode version, right? It's really, really simple to do. However, when I'm presenting the templates and CSS packages and things like that on the club website, I thought it would be nice to give you guys a full-blown dark mode version that's enabled by default. So you no longer have to see in my videos where it says use your imagination to see dark mode or watch the video. So I'm going to give you an actual dark mode site that is maintained. So there's going to be Canvas Light and Canvas Dark. They're the same. They're literally the same exact website. It's just that the dark one will have the dark settings enabled by default. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another product. So it's going to, when you order Canvas, you can order light or dark. I believe I'm going to do that. So it's just, it's only going to save you 10 minutes because all you need to do is flip switches. But if it's just ready to go for you. So I'm thinking about doing that. I'll probably do that. But yeah, so this will really help you guys visualize and see it in a working environment, what the dark mode looks like. So you don't just have to take my word for it as I show you in a video. You can see it firsthand. Resource videos. So on the YouTube channel, I typically post anytime a new resource like a template or a CSS package is available for Canvas, I've done a video for it. So going forward, I'm only going to do videos where I feel like it warrants an explanation, and where we walk through the template or the CSS package or the guide or whatever it is. And there's things that I want to explain so you guys can fully take advantage of everything that's built into it. But for things like, like maybe a contact form or a newsletter subscription block or, something like that, that's a little more simple, that's just self-explanatory. I'm not going to do a dedicated resource video for those. You'll just see that published on the MyListing Club website. If you're in the MyListing Club community, I'll drop a quick note in there that says the new resource is available. Okay. Partnerships and supporting INFLUENCEWP. So like I said, INFLUENCEWP.com. This is a passion project. It is not a revenue generator. It's my way of giving back to WordPress. The partnerships that you are seeing filter into MyListing Club of late are all made possible because of INFLUENCEWP and what I've talked to the partners about and my future goals, and they see the vision and all of that. So I would just ask that if you guys could support that movement, and it's absolutely free to do so. I'll have links in the description to go to subscribe to the YouTube channel, which there's going to be videos you're going to want to see, and subscribe to the newsletter. So you'll know about giveaways and all kinds of stuff like that. And then you can decide if you want to sign up for a membership, which is, I think it's like 50 cents a month. Like it's just enough, like, to keep the people trying to get free stuff out, to be honest, and to hide those deals that these partners are so generous in giving, putting those behind a paywall. So again, we're trying to put a dent or solve a problem with the fake deal websites, the crappy affiliate websites, things like that. So you can help WordPress solve that problem too. But yeah, if you want to see those partnerships coming in, like just really recommend that you support the channel and get on the newsletter and give these partners even more, or prospective partners, even more of a reason to sign up and submit their deals. Okay. Elementor template request. This is new. If you guys have a request, doesn't matter what it is. Like, let's just say you see a website you like and you like their homepage. You could submit that to me and say, Ryan, can you create that for me in Elementor? And if I choose your design and I create a template, I will give it to you for free, and then I'll make it available on the club for everybody else. So go ahead and submit those Elementor template requests. Because they're free, have tempered expectations about how fast I get them turned around, but that is now available. What else do we have here? New white labeling services. I'm 99% sure this is going to happen soon. I'm just evaluating how to best go about it. But this is going to be a way to help you guys generate revenue. So imagine offering website care for your listing owners. Okay. That's just one of the things. Like, we could there's basically any service that the club offers, we can white label it. So I'm just thinking through the logistics and how we can make that happen. But imagine in your directory, like let's say you have a local directory and you are specializing in art, whatever, displaying art, paintings, whatever the heck it is. Maybe those artists don't have websites, or maybe they do have websites. And if they have websites, maybe you could offer website care, and we work together, we white label it. It looks like it's coming from you if that's what you want, which is the point of white labeling. It looks like you're providing that service and you can charge whatever you want. MyListing Club, Ryan charges whatever he needs to charge to make it happen. And it's a little revenue generator from you, and another way to add more incentive to your listing owners to sign up. And you can put it in your pricing plans, discounted or whatever, website care included, however you guys want to spin it. But that is a new service. I'm 99% sure that's going to happen soon. New custom development platform. This is going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, if it's going to happen on the MyListing Club side first or the INFLUENCEWP side first. But I have a new idea for custom development and how that works between. This would be in addition to what the club already offers. It'd be like a separate service, like a different platform. But I can't speak too much. I don't want to give too much away, but it's just imagine being able to get custom development for free or next to nothing based on your needs, right? Last up is, if I can hide this, move this over, is the final word. And I got asked this recently. And I responded to them. They didn't respond back. Either they didn't believe me or they just assumed that was going to be my answer. But here we go. Final word. Is MyListing the best directory solution? If you guys know me at all, then you will know I do not use the word best very often. I rarely ever used it. It may be safe for me to say I've never said it. If I did, it's very limited, and I strongly believe it. I really don't like when people use the word best or superior or the only. It's just a load of crap usually. So again, I'm not going to say MyListing is the best directory solution. What I'm going to say is it is the best directory solution that I have personally found and used, tested, all of that stuff. And I am not just saying that because MyListing Club. I'm not saying it. I would tell you guys if there was other things to look at. But if you're looking at the price, let's look at price. You cannot beat it. They should change their pricing model. MyListing should. They should not be on Envato, ThemeForest. They should be somewhere else. They should be charging more. But they're not. But you can take advantage of that. It's way low priced for what it does. When you compare it to other solutions out there, you very quickly see that the price is an absolute steal. Okay. I looked at a solution the other day. I'm not going to mention any names, but I just checked out a new solution that came on the market the other day, and I was just poking around because of INFLUENCEWP. I reached out to these people, and you literally had to pay an extra cost to compare listings, to have social login, to and it's just on and on and on. And it's like all of that stuff is built into MyListing. Now, there's other things out there. There's more complex things that you can build directories with. And I'm only talking about WordPress solutions here, WordPress plugins and themes. There are other plugins and themes out there for directories that are more complex. But one example requires you to piece everything together. So multiple plugins, it's not all under the same umbrella, the same company, but you got to piece all these plugins together, and you got to combine them all and make them all work and understand how they all work. And then in the end, hope it all works, and then maintain that going forward. And then of course, there's the cost associated with all of those plugins and theme, like all that stuff working together. And in my opinion, it's just just go with MyListing Club. It's already built in, ready to go. And you don't need to worry about all that stuff. Sure, you may have more flexibility and stuff like that, but at what cost? The technical debt and the financial debt, is it really worth it? There's also themes out there that are more advanced, but it's kind of the same thing. They are overkill a lot of times. Yeah, sure, they might do this and they might do that and promise you this and promise you that. But again, you got to be more technical and you got to understand how all the pieces fit together, and you got to be comfortable with that. Where with MyListing, it's just all there. It's easy to understand, and you've got resources like the club where it's like, it's all laid out. You've got all the resources you could ever need. There's other people too that provide resources, but the club pretty much gives you everything you need to build a site. Because I've built hundreds of sites literally with customers and repeat customers. I've got some repeat customers. We're now on their 8th MyListing site that we are running at the same time for different cities across the US, things like that. I just launched INFLUENCEWP using the MyListing theme. I wouldn't have done that if I thought there was a better solution out there. I would have just, built it with a different solution and kept my mouth shut and would have never told you guys about INFLUENCEWP, because you'd say, well, what's that built with? And I wouldn't be able to say MyListing, right? So it's, again, MyListing is the best as far as what I've tested and used and experienced. And especially if you are building an MVP, minimum viable product, you want to get that directory out there, get it running for a couple of years, get the traction. And let's say the thing blows up and becomes wildly popular. I don't care what you use, MyListing, any of these other directory plugins, directory themes, or what have you. I would say that in all those cases, once your MVP, minimum viable product, you've proved the concept, it's extremely popular, you're not going to be on WordPress anymore. That you're going to be building something completely custom that is highly performant, highly scalable, and all of that type of thing. Okay. So it doesn't matter what you use. You're building a minimum viable product in a lot of cases, trying to get your directory, your business, your website to blow up in popularity to the point where you have such a good problem that now you need to build something custom, import that data in. That's probably, it may be in WordPress, but it may not be. It may be completely custom and with an app and all of that sort of stuff, That's it. So I would just say, don't sit and agonize over, waste months of time testing MyListing, testing, competitive solutions and all that. Just go with MyListing, get the site built, get it up and running, get the popularity going, get the traction, roll with it for years. And then at that time, evaluate if you want to build something custom and have the technical debt at that point and the technical administrative overhead at that point, not when you first start and get overwhelmed with everything. I've proven over and over again, I can't disclose the companies and stuff, but I've proven over and over again we can launch businesses with MyListing that literally help people quit their day jobs and they run their directory. All right, guys. Hope all is well, and wishing you the best in 2025. Catch y'all later.